Police act like they saw nothing, likely figuring that this guy would die before they could ever bring up charges. He did not, but there's no real proof. And like most things in Chicago, we'll probably never know. THFTP is a guy that's been around for a long time, and unfortunately for him, he was both things that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. He rose to fame when he dropped a song called Bus Stop. You can always gauge how disrespectful a song is by counting how many people in the music video are now deceased. This video came out almost 10 years ago, and there are at least 6 people in it that are no longer here.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it,
PlayStation you done stole. You done stole a PlayStation. You running, the people chasing you, got a gun. You done stole a PlayStation, bro. You done stole a PlayStation. Bruh. Bruh, take the PlayStation back, bruh. They're gonna shoot you. The man got a gun. The man got a gun. You done stole a PlayStation, bro.
they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Including TP and Lil Durk's older brother, D-Thang. And this song is a great example of why something like this is not worth it. Durk's brother was in the video.
Man. And I don't be understanding, like, do you know how stupid and slow you gotta be to be like, hey, let's all get in a room together. This all the dead ops put a big ass red, yellow target on our back, so we can't even go to the stove. And then we all know that when we leave this room and drop this song, most of us in here are probably gonna check. Why would you go in there and do?
Did gaming take over your life? You're not alone, and it might not be your fault. The makers of games like Fortnite, Roblox, and Call of Duty are being sued for designing experiences that keep players hooked for.
Do that. It's just
got over 2 million views, but no life-changing record deal came out of it. He didn't get the same chance Durk gave Von. All he got was extra fire added to his name.
Right.
Now, being from the South Side, the most mysterious thing about his death is that it occurred on the West Side. With any part of the West Side being at least 15 minutes away from the South Side by car, not counting traffic, as it could take you 30 to 40 minutes. Like in most big cities, unless the police or especially the feds grab you, most people are not willing to provide witness statements to the police regarding gruesome crimes, as it still probably wouldn't lead to a conviction.
That is weird. I didn't know it was on the West Side, though. Because the way Chicago work, once you get to the West Side, that's a whole nother hood. They making money out there. They not just killing people for no reason. So if you a South Side nigga, and you got ops, and you go to the West Side, you probably good over there, gang. Like 9 times out of 10, if you a West Side nigga and you come all the way to the South Side, Stony Island or some shit like that, or come to the East Side, you good. Because ain't nobody from out West over here at all. Like, that's like 2 different cities for real.
Now, when TP was caught, a man claimed his wife was there, and she allegedly noticed the 2 assailants eating inside with their hoods on, until they spotted TP, then they ran out of the restaurant. Now, this is a claim from the internet that appears to have one major hole in it. The shooter's say is that money is actually being put up on some of these guys. Back in my day, people would lie and act like they were doing hits for $1,500 as if that was enough to take a life, but in reality, most of it happened for free, out of fear or a psychotic urge, meaning it was either this guy had to go because he was terrorizing us, or the 1 out of 10 guys in the hood that was actually bloodthirsty went on the hunt. And since this didn't happen in the upscale part of the city, nor did any kids get hurt, we might not ever have an answer. As somebody that played the streets as long as TP, is unlikely to get any remorse from the Chicago police. And they also probably figured that if it's serious enough, the guys that did this to him will have their own judge, jury, and executioner in the streets. Now, Trello, also known as GTE Trello.
I went to school with Trello, bro. Trello was in a older grade than me, but Trello was, I know wasn't, me and Trello wasn't friends, but Trello was cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? T.Y., cool, bro. We both of them went to Kenwood, you know what I'm saying? Trello and T.Y. was like this. You always saw them together, you know what I'm saying? So it was real sad to see him pass away, though.
Trello was much younger, being only 22 years old when he died. But this guy, despite his age, had been rapping for a long time. And it makes you wonder why you hadn't heard of him. But that's because, like most rappers in the city, he didn't start to get much recognition until he got really disrespectful. But one day, guys are going to have to learn that there's no money in rap. Obviously, there are people who make millions from it, but they account for less than 1% of all so-called rappers. The guys covering news stories on YouTube about these rappers every time they go to jail or go viral make way more money than any of them.
And that's what we fucked up at, gang. But everybody think it's so cool to just rap and diss they ops and throw the gang signs down and all that. You don't even understand that I'm sitting here in the comfort in my air-conditioned $1 million house in Miami, watching something and getting 6 figures a month. I'm making $1 million plus a year, gang. But everybody think it's so $2 million plus a year. If you really want to, like, you know, like. You don't even understand.
This got to be one of the biggest myths out there. And most of these guys honestly would have made a comfortable living just making videos talking about their life and experiences, like Tay Capone. But Trello came to the spotlight mostly after he and another guy dropped a very disrespectful track. But he was definitely talented, though, and he didn't have to take this route at all. But losing friends to violence in the streets at a young age can turn you toward vengeance. And disrespecting the people that caused you pain while getting millions of views for it can actually get to people. And
they said T.Y. I think they said that 051 Melly killed T.Y.